a business coach, mentor, trainee, a graduate of the Black Management Young Professionals Development Program, and an aspiring author. I'm looking at his profile. This is what the profile says. Most importantly, Mr. Lebusho is a husband to one wife. It's what the bio says. I'm reading what's here. He's focused, this man. He's also the former president of the Youth Chamber of Commerce and Industries of South African Free State and a provincial mentor for NYDA. He is the current CEO of the Free State Chamber of Commerce. Last but not least, I'm looking forward to hearing this. KB made his first million rand at the age of 28, but he lost it all within a year. Here's my story. We'll hear from him as he shares strategies and shares his journey and the work that they're doing at the Free State Chamber of Commerce and Industry. But most importantly, what's in it for you and how you can get involved and take your business to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, he's with us in the building. Please, let's put our hands together for Mr. KB, Mr. It's Possible, Lebusho!
Dumela, I think Dumela and Ten Legai, Lebusho Laga can KB, Lebusho, Mr. It's Possible, Baba Nkiting, but well, I believe in the possibilities. And also, Kerata Kere, Kaswaki Bonaba to Anakarenka preacher, hallelujah. So go back a preacher right now. By the way, story so can neti. And can I email here? I blew it. Right. Banabang Romelesi email bare. Kito anaka story sakamo. Kera never. No, never. What was email, Mr. I blew it. No, Kiakana kan. So, yeah, thank you very much for this opportunity to the management, the organizers. It is always an honor and a privilege to be invited and speak to people. Fact of the matter is that there are people here that knows better than us. Just because we are speakers here, we are judges, doesn't mean that we know more than anybody, like more than everybody else. And I'm looking at the presenters as they pitch here. It's nerve-wracking, by the way, standing here. If you've been, in a platform, podium, and you will know that it's not easy being in front and speaking to people. So can we just give them a round of applause? Well done to the organizers and stuff like that. Everybody that has put, and I see familiar faces, so Stato, thank you very much. I see my students are here as well. Okay, then also what I do right now, I do skills development and training through my company called Ultimate Success Academy. So that's what I've been doing for those that don't. But when kids, like a lot of people don't know what I do. And I love it like that because, but no size. Does it make sense? No. Like people don't know. So what I've been doing, I do skills development and training. So I've been doing a program for UOFs, and then I do a lot of work for Sanral, and then we do a lot of CETA trainings as well at this present moment. So unutuleke share story saka. So I had a conversation with Mr. Bula earlier on. So I started in business car 2000 and am I the only one who has ever dabbled in a couple of things, man? I've done so many things in my life. Like, am I the only one, Tato? Who knows what I'm talking about? Like, you've tried events at Yaskia Shop, and then, more construction in Wapopanyana. Like, can we be real, my friend? Like, can I? Why is it Ricky Bua, my brother? How do you tell me on a little solar obu otsenya letoganyana? Give one need, man. No, the thing is, we come here, we want to sound like, no, business, the strategy. And no, like, I just got to now, but yeah, but today, like, honestly speaking, I mean, for some of us that have been in business for quite some time, yeah, but today, I go to Muloko class. Sometimes we just like to glamorize the into. We see Buvusi Tembekwa, you're like, that's what I want, and, that's my neck. Yeah, but for today, like the Bua 99, especially if you are building from scratch. You don't have family out in 10,000 to start your business. I want a family out in 100,000 so that you can. No, but the Bua. o ka wa kadima tšhelete o bo sa itse le o e busa ga ba kopa ge bueng dinnete o kry-a di-colo tsa di la ba itse batho bale ba ge ba kolotang bale kapa ga le itse le ke buang ka yone mara ba feto la di itse No, the thing is, we look at success sometimes, like, hey, but lucky. No, how na like, raspana. You know, sometimes, ospana na kwetelle so much that, how banadi, you know, let's go the ROI, return on investment. You see, the returns are not as the investment. Like, ospana. How oborana at a loss? Ki waniti? Yo. No, Nagwaka. Can I get more 4 minutes? Yo. I feel like I've been here for 40 minutes already. Anyway, can I ask how many people in here believe that you've got so much in you that sometimes you can't even tell other people about what's in you? Like, why is it? Like, you know there's more that you can offer the world than what we see. Anybody who knows what I'm talking about? And for those that might not win today, doesn't mean just because our 50 stay, doesn't mean there's anything wrong. Like, there's nothing wrong. You know, I get reduced more and I'm not gonna lie, we say yes, like, you know, they can do better, yeah, and whatnot. But fetu, kokobarilo spana. Like even how try he? Go and work hard. Go work on yourself. If there's one thing that, you know, we were taught and that I always teach my students, like, it's better to work on yourself. I heard Dr. Elia spoke about, you know, adding value. You can't add value if you don't work on yourself. You have to work on yourself. You become valuable, and then you add value into the marketplace. Because if you've got nothing to give to the people, then what are you giving? Because there's nothing inside of you. I get it. So now my story, quick one. Started business, just before I got married. Started my first business, kids in school. And then I came here. I came with a vision. I wanted to start a casting agency. That was my first business idea. Like this casting agency again. And we still don't have a proper casting agency more in the Free State. So I came. You can go. Advert ya. Any advert ya man. Ya Wimpy. Ilaka mo TV nkiloko casting agency mare. Neke hit am advert ngwabo. But oksala ke kagile. You know, so I don't like I'm like I go blow my kilo casting agency kenela, you know. And I'm going to be talking like 2008, so you can imagine that was back then. I was very young, you know, eager. And then from then on, obviously I get release casting agency, so it means it never materialized. So then I remember the printing. And then when I did printing, I went my first client was Department of Agriculture. I met Mayor Tato Mukwena at that time. I sold myself, like this is what we say it next printing. So I said, I'm into events. And it's like, no, but we want printers and whatnot. And can you print a banner for us? No, that's what we do. Who knows what I'm talking about? Like that's what we do. Like, printing and I've never even printed anything. Like, no, that's what we do. And then spoke to her, and then, okay, so this is what they do. Then you went to another department, and then you repeat the same thing. And then printing, how was the midwife? Mangaung beach party. I'm not gonna lie, you know. And then later on, fast forward, and then Leopola FIFA World Cup. So my company was the one that was doing before your neck, FIFA World Cup. So we did Leopola fan packs, fan packs. Remember, so for Confederations Cup and the World Cup. And then moved to 2011, you remember census campaign? But when did that campaign for census for the entire province, made millions at that time. I'm 28. Who? You see, judge me all you want. If you've never had $1 million in your bank account, like you don't understand. You don't like, judge me. Then don't give me an advice, $1 million. How soon nearly 100,000? It's like, but naka. Isn't Hamashe? You know, so because I worked so very hard for my money, I worked very hard to eat it as well. You know, so it was gone. And I was very young, Bafetu, you know, and I don't want to say naive, but I was young. You know what kind of life that I lived then? My students, they know this thing. So I was breakfast in Bloom, lunch in Joburg, dinner in Dubai. Hello now. One day, by the way. One day. You understand what I'm saying? Before, no, I was in Dubai. So then you go and let me tell you, there's something that is very painful being here and being respected. And so I bought a Z4 drop top, 19-inch, matte black, still there. Like if you go Facebook, you'll see it's still there. Ne? So, but this is what happened. So obviously within a year, 2, like 15 months, so now I get on a couple of months, come Z4, I get, and then I go panalena taxi. And this is what you assume. I will see the transi, so. But I got some. Ayo. Long good this is a Bazalwan, hallelujah. Papa to Dabu. And then now we fix this thing. And then now doubled, and then I had there's a restaurant that I had like my friend Nagi into the Bayanyan. Restaurant, any which elbow room. Go along with Park Laopola. So you remember, so then we became partners, go elbow room. So we were saving that elbow room, Woodlands. So Woodland, came I get to focus again. I say but long and short, Bavetu, business emonat, but it's tough. You know, if you've ever, you know, really gone into business, and yes, if you are fortunate enough to get a tender yard meter, God bless you. You know, but, and all those tenders are available for all of us. No, don't believe that. So, earlier I asked God if, you know, you believe there's much in you. Because I believe that God has called us to do more in this world than, wait a minute, how many of us have dreams in here? Like dreams. Like, no, other people are nightmares. I'm just saying dreams. Hallelujah. So all of us, dreams so big that you sometimes even don't want to share with your friends because they'll think, what that? Can I hear you say it's possible? It's possible? Because it is possible. It is possible that you can become anything that God has called you to be. You can, you know. So, but just a few things. If unzubu got strategy, you know, have, you know, begin with the end in mind, have a clear goal and whatnot. Those are the things that, if you want to succeed in business, know what is it that you want. It's as simple as that. But also one of the things that is to take responsibility. And if you look at the word responsibility, it's made out of 2 words, response and ability. You know, so your ability to respond to anything that happens to you will always determine the outcome of your life. Same thing as with our weights, the relationship that you have. So now, I'm happily married, no, the thing is, we and my wife and I, we are married now 13 years, 14. 8 months, so now we like to share these stories. You know why? And even these stories of failure. Because sometimes you think you are the only one going through what you're going through. Because now you are looking at people commonly driving their cars and having holidays and whatnot, but you don't understand that even all of us here go through some stuff. You know, so it's very important. So for our businesses, have clear visions, write them down. When I lead into saying, you know, as simple as they are, things such as good affirmations. You speak life into our businesses because, like the Bible teaches us, we shall have whatever we say with our mouth. So if you curse your business, nothing positive will come. You can't wake up in the most business here when I know and whatnot. So we gotta keep speaking life up until we see the results that we are hoping for in our businesses. And then I'm also from the Free State Chamber of Commerce and Industry. They just appointed me as the CEO. So what we do, you know, lobby and advocacy for businesses. And then I'm not gonna take long about it. Le kopane le kele, maybe for more information and what is it that we can do. Right now we are busy. We're trying to take other entrepreneurs that we are working with overseas because we also understand that international market is something that is very important. So we are bringing investors, international investors into the province right now as we speak, and then now we are taking some of our entrepreneurs into international spaces so that people can be exposed and so that you are able to do more. So I'm not going to take much about it. If you want more information about it, please come to us. FSCCI. Thank you very much and God bless you all.